So because he kind of jumped in while we were doing a bit, we do have Rik Johnson here. I'm not sure if we even introduced you or not.
You're fucking rude.
Absolutely did.
Yes.
All right.
Rik Johnson
of
from the Welding Room.
The Welding Room. What is that? It's a metal show, right?
Yes, sir.
Cool.
Tuesdays, Thursdays on TuneIn via Rock Duff Radio, because people have a lot of trouble finding it on the interwebs. If you go to TuneIn, then you have to go to Rock Duff Radio, and then Tuesday and Thursday, that's me.
Nice, dude.
And now, what do? You play music and do interviews? You interview like musicians and stuff?
Yeah, it's very music intensive. In fact, the music is the main thing.
Right.
I guess what I spotlight is that it's really good metal. I think I have actually, as a testament to that, the female listenership is higher than the male listenership.
Nice.
Yeah. It's all the good stuff. I don't have to really play I don't play at all really Metallica because they're on the regular rock and roll radio stations.
Yeah.
But Pantera and Slayer and those bands I can kind of pass over because we've heard of them.
Yeah.
So my main thing is really trying to expose the new bands, and as of right now, we've got a nice little East Coast alliance going on with. There's a band up in Connecticut, Sever the Drama, that's really solid, and then I just talked to a band from Washington D.C. called Yesterday's Saints, and they are equally awesome. So it's just kind of piecing things together, and then hopefully get a nice little, I don't know, like I said, an alliance where we just have these local guys or lesser known, like the baby bands is what they call them.
Right.
Yeah.
And just get them going and take it from there. But the show's been going for forever, so.
Cool,
Fuck
man.
yeah.
It's pretty cool.
Did those guys Lost in Translation ever contact you?
No.
Damn.
No. Where are they from again?
Well, they're from a little up north. Brian's down here in like Manahawkin.
Jersey.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I had told them to contact you about an interview and all. Like they've been busy though, putting out a new CD and all that. So
that's very tough with schedules of recording and stuff like that. I
Yeah.
imagine between their jobs and then recording and this and that, it's got to be out of control.
yeah.
So.
Sorry, this is my phone.
Ah.
I have it on vibrate, but that's the alarm. I forgot I have the alarm that goes off it.
Time to go to bed.
Yeah. Toothless Ned. Somebody please make that handle on Twitter and Facebook.
He's actually calling Slim right now. I got those rocks, dude.
I want my royalties. So what was that sponsor we had earlier? Something about a demolition service? Yeah, need to impress a date?
Yeah.
Need a buddy to drink Power Hour with and Four Locos?
I mean, I guess.
Need a fucking random hole put in the living room wall?
I don't know about that, Rob.
Fuck yeah, you do.
Of course you fucking do.
Look no further. Lamborghini's Demolition Service will do all that for you and more. Call them right now at 609-713-0520. That's 609-713-0520. Lamborghini's Demolition Service, they aim to please. Call them right now.
We bring the party.
Yes.
Bitches.
Fuck yeah.
Oh, I wanted to ask you about your show. Do you do any of just talk content too? Do you just after a song, do you talk about the song, or do you have any other
It's I basically have it laid out like a radio, like a radio station where I do 3-4 songs, then I'll talk about the bands, the artists coming up, and all that fun stuff.
Right.
And there is like I was saying, a bunch of these young bands are basically the ones that are most eager to do the interviews.
Yeah.
So I have been really spotlighting them. There are a few non-rock stars that will, the big bands that will come on. But it's very, it's set up like any old, music show. Cool. I think the main advantage is unlike satellite radio, it doesn't sound like shit. If you get it, you can listen on your phone, you can listen wherever, and it doesn't have that Nintendo sound, that digital,
right.
digital whatever crap.
Carl in the morning. Pew pew pew.
that you?
What a fucking jerk off.
You do it live or?
Yeah, it's live 5 to 9 Eastern.
Take callers too, or you?
I guess I could, but I don't. There's basically, I mean, it's funny that you guys talked so much about Twitter because the Twitter audience is really where it's at right now.
Dude, it is. You got your fucking finger on the pulse.
Yeah, it's definitely very active, very real time. and that's that's the way I kind of run the show is that it's they like the song. Ooh, they like the songs. They don't like the songs.
Right. And if somebody asks you a question on the Twitter, will you answer it on air?
Sometimes, there's narratives. You know how Twitter works, where it's like
right,
Yeah.
BS, just kind of floater things. Then sometimes there's something out there that needs to be addressed, and there's funny little whatnot's happening where some chicks are sending me latex photos.
Nice.
So I'll make a little comment on there, but yeah, I mean it's all real time, which is just awesome. I mean it's like something that you can't get necessarily with radio now. Because you take the call, and a lot of stations you have to record it, and then you play it later, and you've got your we'll use Alice in Chains as an example. You get your Alice in Chains song, and somebody requested it 3 hours ago, so now you can squeeze it in there and put pre-produce it. But for me, it's all on the fly. Every song I pick, there's no programming or anything like that. It's labor intensive, but for the love of the game.
Man. You need an intern? Because we got one. He'll do a lot of shit, bro.
Yeah, I'm not sure what. I don't have a hot dog scrambler.
Now, he just mentioned Carl, and that just made me remember it. We won't say who. Well, I was watching some of our YouTube videos the other day, and I just kind of went onto a loop, and the one we did one where he talked about his time at the Rat, and you worked with him at the Rat, but the part I was stuck on
he hired me. You did my interview, bro.
That was my mistake.
He was like, "We need this guy."
But what I was wondering, because I was listening to it, and I got to the part where he's telling how the next day after the gig, where everybody knew he was gonna be fired, people were just like, "Oh, well." Yeah. When you saw, and were you like, "Oh"?
It's funny you say that, because I was was listening to or watching the same video, and I was trying to remember, and I actually was taking notes, thinking what the fuck was this, and what was this, things that I didn't know behind the scenes that I guess Rob had been told, or vibes and this and that.
Yeah.
I think I knew at that point that that shit hit the fan, and he had said it was like he was thrown up there to host this event, and he had never done anything like that. They were just like, I think you'll be good for it, so go ahead, have at it. So he puts on his
I don't think I even saw you that day. I think you were there. You were just in the office, so I don't think you really
the day after.
Yeah.
It could be, because it was a shitstorm, dude.
Yeah.
It was really bad.
It was rough.
And,
2 weeks of advertising. Was that $30,000 or something?
That place.
That dude was a dick, though. Jenkinson's owner.
Absolutely, he was the manager. Yeah, the owners they'll kill you. So
yeah,
but yeah, the manager at the time. He was. I believe he was an ex-cop. So he was a real hard ass, and I don't know why an ex-cop manages a bar, a nightclub. That's as ridiculous as that one.
Yeah,
yeah, the day after, it's kind of a blur. I remember getting yelled at by, the sales and Carl and stuff like that, getting the talk.
Well, now, why were you getting yelled at, though? Were you, part of holding the event or something, or?
I had gone to the bar that night with the ex-girlfriend of the time.
Yeah.
And we were just going to, just basically, I don't know why they picked that place of all places.
Right.
But that's where we ended up. And, Robby's there kind of flailing. And I remember he had come over and said, this thing's tanking. I didn't have much to say to him. I was like, what do you want me to do?
Right.
So we're all just kind of on this, I hopped into the sinking boat with them.
Also, the one broad who was in charge of it, didn't show up. The one who...
That was always an issue.
So,
salespeople going to their things. Their events, which you would think they would, whatever. I mean, that's...
Derek was fucking horrible.
Well, Derek, he's our renegade. Derek was the Marine of the group. You just put him out there in front. And...
He was G.A. Joe.
Yeah.
G.A.Y.
No, Derek and Robby were probably the two most tenacious interns ever at that station. I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
I have photos, actually hard copy photos of them with banners next on another radio station's van, and they're posing.
Amazing.
We had some good times. My initiation, of course, was make them watch Stranglemania.
Yes.
Stranglemania, what's that?
That is the Insane Clown Posse doing a narration for like Japanese death matches.
With Mick Foley.
Mick Foley, yeah.
Fucking amazing, dude.
Yep.
Seen that.
What the hell was his name of that shit? There was Lama Namanumi and Prickly Balls, Cactus Sack. Yes.
Fuck. I blew my load.
Oh, no.
Mixing it with the smoothie. Where's your smoothie, Pete? What are you doing? Lines over there? Do a line of that. Come on. Don't fucking. Come on.
Brown.
I was just cleaning up after myself.
Do a line of fucking bread. Do a bump, bro. Come on. Get a key out. Yeah, there you go.
Brownie hit.
All right.
Brownie bumps.
Got the caffeine, got
Like
the
a
cocoa.
gentleman. We got a call coming in a few minutes with Ricky from Two Broke Gamers. The number 2 Broke Gamers.
That's it.
Yeah.
I had something.
Did you?
I did. Oh, going back to that clip and you talking about how they didn't like the outfit you wore, and it was just like
Yes. You know what about that?
Are you burping hot dogs again?
No.
Ah!
This is fucking trash can, man.
Get out of here.
It's a fucking trash can. Here, I'll get
Blame
it
it on the fucking trash can.
Slimmy, I think they actually had asked Rob to do something. If I remember correctly, Rob was asked to wear something crazy.
Yeah.
Something 70s like, so he's a game show host, and so that knocked that one out.
Right.
Yeah. So it's funny, man. I mean, we could go back and review that at some point and just go
we
point
were-
by point. You know,
We were sitting with everybody, and they were like, that's a great idea. And we were like, Derek's going to wear a dress to be like my Vanna White. And they were like, oh, that's a great idea, too. But then they were pissed off, I think, at the outfit.
Did he? Did he actually wear one?
He never,
No, I was
he
gonna
never wore
Maybe
it.
that's why they were pissed off at the outfit, because you didn't have your Vanna White.
He wore his bowling shirt, which I think I threw out. I should have saved that fucking thing.
Yeah,
it was
I
kind
still
of cool.
I have one.
It was embroidered. It actually had my name on it. And I
No,
fucking
it didn't have
shoved
your name on it.
No, fuck that then. Fucking right in the garbage. I think somebody offered me like $50 for it once too at a gig. I should have took that.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Do you still have that other gig too? Weren't you working for Glenn Beck?
Yeah, I still do the morning. Well, it's his company,
Right.
Morning Blaze. I do in the morning, producer there, and then J-Town is his Welding Room.
What type of like work do you do as a producer?
There's all kinds of stuff with that. It's some research, but fielding the phone calls, editing, posting the podcast, mostly post production.
Right.
And during the show, it's phone call time.
Rob and Slim
Hey,
Show.
what's going on?
Ricky.
Hey,
What's
on,
going on?
Ricky?
Hey.
We got 2 Ricks,
Yeah.
Rik and Ricky.
Rick, and Ricky. And
Nice to
Pete.
meet you guys. It's been a long time.
Fuck yeah. Now you asked Ricky who the gentleman with the gloves and the voice of God was.
Yeah, he has an excellent radio voice, and it's like, well, of course, he belongs on radio. Why not?
Yeah, bro. Fucking delightful, right?
That's the magic of my mic. That's the magic of my mic, not this one.
It sounded good on any mic, so you're all right, man.
Thanks,
Yeah.
brother. Thank you, brother.
How you doing tonight, Ricky?
Rick Love.
Oh, good, man. Just relaxing, just kind of like tidying things up and just prepping for our show tomorrow.
Yeah, I was gonna ask, like, you still do it?
Yeah, of course. we didn't quit on it yet.
Fuck yeah, bro. Keep going.
Like you guys, I know you guys were almost gonna pause for a moment. I saw that video. I was like, wait, what? What the hell did I miss? But you guys are still doing it, so I like seeing this.
Yeah, I'm always looking for another co-host, though. Fucking as much as possible. I fucking bums on the street. I'm like, yo, you want to do a radio show?
What a dick.
Nah, hell no. Fucking Rob and
This
Slim.
Yeah, this show's got a good format, and you guys have fun with like almost everybody, even with the people you don't like, and you make fun of them. It's just great. It makes great, like, I guess, internet. I don't know. It's not great radio. Great internet.
Yeah.
Fucking cringe radio.
Radio, yeah. Train
its
wreck
finest.
radio. We were actually just talking about that outside, how we never, we'll just keep these really bad guests on for the full 30 minutes.
Oh, yeah. And just drag it out with, Rob just on the outside, just calling people, hey.
You want to have sex or something?
I got rid of my dick. How can I get rid of that? The sex advice is the best one, though.
Which one, dude? Oh, the gay guy, right?
Oh, right.
That was so cringe. Oh, man.
I like the Santa, the mall Santa one. That was
yeah,
good
that was
too.
good with the lawyer, yeah.
Yeah, and I said I took a Viagra instead of my heart pill, and I had a boner.
Oh yeah, that's probably my favorite one.
Yeah, that's a...
Whoops.
Oh, what games have you been playing, Ricky?
So far, as many as I can, because I just don't have much time anymore. Just 2 jobs,
Yeah.
and just the show, and just trying to relax at any given point. That type of thing going on. Really, right now, I'm just playing just Smash Bros.
Nice.
Any type of freeware game that I got. I actually refound Donkey Kong Land for the old ass Game Boy, so I'm replaying that.
Nice.
Donkey Kong.
I don't know.
Yeah, that's a throwback, and actually Donkey Kong Country too, because they have it for free on the Wii U or something like that. I got it, so I was like, whatever, I'll just rebuy it.
Yeah.
I was just talking about Donkey Kong Country too with somebody at the place of work. That was the one where you can turn into the animals and stuff, right? Like the first level,
Yes,
you
the
turn into
first
like
one,
the
yes.
rhino, and yeah,
Nice.
that one was fucking awesome. I love that one.
That was really one of the widely regarded as one of the most perfect games released, because it was Donkey Kong Country, the first one, set it up, and then that second one was it was just more freedom of stages, and they just pushed the limits to everything. I mean, you could turn into the animals, like you said, just
That's
individually
cool.
on later
Amazing.
stages, and it just made it fun all around.
But I actually tried playing that recently, and I couldn't get past the train cart level where you have to jump from the cart to the other carts. Just
Oh, I actually got on that stage. That stage is not too bad.
it's very difficult.
You calling someone
man.
pussy, right?
Yeah, you're saying I suck at video games. Yeah, I actually talking about difficult video games. I just bought the Dragon Ball Z Xenoverse. I gave up on
I
it.
heard it's good. Really?
It's
What
good, but it's
happened?
really fucking hard, man.
Wow.
I'm on Majin Buu right now, and the way this game works is
I
they're
love
changing
Majin
they're
Buu.
changing the storyline a little bit. So when you fight Majin Buu, it's you and Super Saiyan 3 Goku, and you have to fight 3 Majin Buus, and you have to beat them all. And then after you beat all of them, Super Saiyan 3 Goku goes away, and then you have to fight 20 mini Majin Buus that have the same health bar as the regular Majin Buus,
Oh my
and
God.
the same strength, and you don't get any of your health back in any of this time. It's just
Nerdgasm.
ridiculous.
I heard that game is really good.
It's good,
I
it's
heard
just hard.
online
Yeah, I
is
wanted
pretty
to get
amazing
it.
too.
I definitely wanted to pick it up.
Well, that's probably my problem too. I haven't done any of the online play. I think it's more supposed to be an online thing.
I don't like that shit,
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah.
No,
what
it's-
Well,
everybody's
that's where
doing
gaming's
now, man.
going nowadays. Everything's going to be
Yeah.
online, but what Sony's doing with cutting things off, they're killing their mobile apps. So any apps that came out for that are game makers that made games on their app through their mobile app, that's going to just all the games that are made through it are going to be killed. And that's the future of gaming. If they killed one of the newer consoles, a lot of the newer games you can't play anymore.
Right.
I've heard quite a bit of that. It's going to happen with Xbox. I'm playing with an Xbox 360 that I bought when the new one came out. I said, all right, this one's on sale.
Just a
That's the way to
generation
do it.
behind, yeah.
So I'm a little behind, but all I really play is NHL 15, which is most effective live.
Yeah.
Which is a lot of fun, except for the lags. I get a lot of lag, and that could be just my internet speeds.
Yeah.
But that's really the only time I play anything live. I mean, I just got the Dragon's Lair. Remember Dragon's Lair?
Yeah.
The arcade. Got that, which I still suck at. But yeah, I've heard that the NHL and the sports games, which are really my focus when it comes to playing games, are going to be kind of dropping off as they make new ones.
Wow.
I'm just loving this song that's playing in the background. Do you guys hear
Oh,
that, or is
I'm
that
sorry.
just me?
That's me.
Oh, that's Slim being a bad producer.
There we go.
Because I'm like, I'm not the only one hearing this music, right?
Let's bare bottom spank 'em.
Yes, you are.
Yeah. I played right after Christmas, Ricky. I played Assassin's Creed Rogue. That was fucking amazing, bro.
I heard that one was better than the other one that came out too. The
That's
Black
what I
Flag.
heard. Yeah. Well, no, not Black Flag, but there was another one. What was the one that came out the same time as
Around that
Rogue?
time, I forget too. There's just so many Assassin's Creed.
Dude, there
Yeah,
is.
Way too many of those.
And what I got for my kids, the Disney Infinity Marvel and the Lego superhero, Lego Marvel. Lego Marvel is fucking awesome, dude.
Now, how many of those figures did you put your money down the drain for?
Oh, the Infinity. I only got the ones that came with, and I bought one other set. The Guardians of the Galaxy, because that movie was fucking amazing, dude.
Yeah.
I don't get the hype on that movie.
Oh,
Have you seen
no?
Yeah, yeah.
I love that.
I
fucking
actually
movie.
like Captain America 2 better than Guardians of the Galaxy.
Okay.
Wow, you're in a real minority with that one, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
He's like a real black guy or something.
Yeah. But I'm also, it could just be because I'm a huge Captain America fan. That's probably what it is. But
My excuse is I'm an original Star Wars guy. Seeing all those in the theater.
I just liked how it was kind of like gritty, man. It was just grimy, I thought. It had a dirty feel to it.
I didn't see any nudity.
Nah, it is. Take your shirt off, Pete.
Not sure you guys want to see that.
Fuck yeah, I do.
I want you to pour a hot dog smoothie on your chest.
Oh, yeah! Get in the shower. Let's take a picture. Hot dog smoothie on you,
We
bro.
derailed.
Teabag.
Now, I wanted to rewind real quick because we're talking about NHL 15. A lot of these sports games nowadays, especially to for the point that they're losing their value because a lot of people are protesting that the game shouldn't come out every year. There should just be updates until, say, something graphically happens or there's some major change in the game engine. Because there's no reason why people are dropping $60 a year for NHL 15 or Madden or anything like that.
Right.
Because all it really is a roster update, and really you have the same graphics from last year.
Absolutely, absolutely. I went from I think it was 13, and then I finally bought 15 because basically no one was playing 13 anymore. So it was like I kind of got handcuffed into it. But I'm 100% on board with all the sports games, maybe every 5 years or something like that, because it is just ridiculous with, okay, so you have 10 rookies that maybe made an impact.
Yeah, exactly.
That's not necessary. So yeah, I'm totally on board with that.
Actually, it's funny because you actually skipped 14, which was highly regarded as a really excellent game, and 15 was a step down because a lot of features that were in 14 were taken out of 15, but EA is slowly adding those features back because people were complaining like, dude, I just spent my money on half a game. Like, what is this?
Yeah. I think the whole thing with that was just the announcers. I mean, being a gigantic hockey fan, the fact that finally they had some relevance. The guys that you hear on TV will actually be on the game. That was kind of neat. So
That's very rare.
Yeah. Yep. So
especially for like baseball games, it's really funny. You get a random like EA announcer, and it's like you don't know baseball.
It's Harry Carey's voice.
The whole broad.
Yeah.
It is it is. I don't know where it went.
That's what they have to find old footage of Harry Carey and Phil Rizzuto. That'd be just awesome.
And John Sterling.
There you go.
That fucking other bitch, too. What's that?
Involvement, dude. Really?
The dream team. The dream team.
Oh God! It just you could tell just John Sterling just never listens to Susan. He just she talks and he's like Susan. And here's a 1-1.
The best was when Roger Clemens came out of the batting box.
All the craziest things I've ever seen.
Roger Clemens. Oh fuck.
Oh, thank you, Susan, for that. We need to go back to the game. It's one of those games were like really shit for a while during that time, and Roger Clemens was supposed to save the season.
Yeah.
And he went like 6-6.
Yeah. I don't know what's gonna happen this year, bro. I don't even think I'm gonna watch.
I watched a little spring training. I saw A-Rod hit a few. I was happy with that.
Yeah.
I'm one of the 5 A-Rod fans that are left.
Can't wait till he's gone, bro, or dead. He's a fucking scumbag.
There used to be a controversy on the left side of the field. Now there's nobody. Jeter's gone.
Yeah. Fucking Jeter. Jesus Christ.
But video games, right?
Yeah, back to that.
What's the deal with the amiibos, man? Because I actually have, I just bought Sonic the Hedgehog, but like whenever we get them, what's that?
Lucky you.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like they're gone because like I work at a place that sells them, and like we'll get them and I'll see them in the morning. The next day that I go in, they're gone. They're probably not there for like an hour. Like we had Mega Man and Sonic, and they were gone within a day.
We talked about this in the show too. We actually have a separate amiibo section, and there's even like a rap song about it. You guys should check out the rap song, the amiibo rap song. These dudes are basically like rapping about getting amiibos. They go to the store and they're like, "Oh, they're sold out. What the hell?" And then they get back upbeat and they're like, "All right, we're going to the Best Buy that's like 30 miles away, and oh, they're sold out too." And then they go home, eBay, and they're like, "Oh, it's like $40 for a $13 amiibo. What is this?" Right? No, the amiibos are just, I mean, they're just like what Rob was talking about before with the Disney Infinity. They're those figures, but those little figurines work with multiple games from Nintendo, so they're not solid to one game, which is why I think their value's better.
Right.
But they're also cool to have as figurines.
Yeah.
Like cool little figurines that they'll never really release before. But the problem is they've been rare. So when you miss out on amiibo, you got to wait a while, or you have to pay at least double or triple the price online for them.
Yeah.
There's a scalping market, huh?
Yeah, bro.
The most expensive amiibo right now is the villager one from Animal Crossing. Yeah, out of all characters, the Animal Crossing guy is the most expensive, and he's like at $80 right now.
Wow.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah, somebody told me the which one?
Little Mac?
Mega Man goes for like 30 on eBay.
Oh yeah. I actually got really lucky, and I got Mega Man at regular price because I have to actually look at Reddit's amiibo section to find out when the hell amiibo's coming out and where are they. Because there's like a whole section of Reddit dedicated to here's an amiibo there, go get it now. It's online now, get it here. It's that serious for people to get amiibo that there's other people looking out to get amiibo for people. and actually was on. I happened to be at the right time at the right moment when Target just so happened to list it on their website when it was sold out everywhere in my area.
Wow.
I bought it online for regular price, and I got it the next week.
Nice, dude.
I saw an article. I'm sorry, I keep cutting you off. But I saw an article recently about the amiibos where Nintendo was like, "Oh, you know what? We think we're gonna release another line of amiibos." Where like, I guess they didn't think they were gonna sell this well.
Well, Nintendo honestly didn't think it would probably be that big, but also too they try to blame it on the West Coast cargo strike. Like like the huge ships that bring in all the cargo from Japan to here. That there was a big strike on the West Coast that ruined some shipping, but that's not true because if anything, some of the rare amiibos would have still been as rare. Yeah, and a lot of amiibos that ended up being late to store still sold out anyway.
Yeah.
But I mean, and there's a whole, like I said, there's a whole market, and people are just watching out for them. I like the thing is what Nintendo's trying to do is they're re-releasing certain amiibo, not all of them. And if they are going to re-release all of them, it's in a card. So now you can have an amiibo card, but it's like, what the hell's the point of that? I want the figure.
Fuck that.
Yeah, that's silly. We actually got to wrap this up, Ricky, because we got another interview in 5. So why don't you get your plugs out, and we'll let you go.
Yeah, Two Broke Gamers Podcast. That's the number 2, Two Broke Gamers Podcast on YouTube, on WordPress, and on Twitter. It is Two Broke Gamers Pod.
Nice.
All right.
Good talking to you, Rick.
Talking to you. See you guys at the time, man.
See ya.
Take care. Now, Rick, you're going to get out of here, you said?
Yes, sir.
So why don't you get all your plugs in, and then we'll...
All of them. The Welding Room. the Welding Room on Twitter. Basically, you can do the search on the internets of the Welding Room and everything. All the whole platform will be me. The show is a metal radio program, 5 to 9 Eastern Time on Tuesdays and Thursdays.
All right. Is there anywhere where is it recorded at all, or
all live?
All live.
Yep.
All right. I'm gonna have to try to listen sometime because we've talked to you several times that I've never listened to your show.
It's Wednesday. Yeah, I call you on Wednesday.
Yeah. I'm a dick. At least I'm admitting it though.
This hot dog smoothie clogging the train.
Well, thanks for coming, man. It was
Do
nice
that.
to finally meet you.
Absolutely, it's fun hanging out.
Yeah, man.
Fuck yeah.
So, take care, keep in touch, and good luck.
Right on, good deal.
Yep. All right, guys, we're going on a break. We'll be back.